Morning.
Today we're exploring Connemara. And what day is it?
Last day in Ireland, really.
Our road trip is coming to an end. Well, at 5:30 tomorrow morning. But today is the last day we actually get to explore. And we're going to explore Connemara. And we've first stop, Pines Island.
Pines
Yeah.
Island.
And that's it. Tiny little spot. We've got a few stops to do around Connemara. The mountains are absolutely stunning. Here's a better look. This is Pines Island. I must admit it is smaller than I was expecting it to be.
It's tiny island.
After a quick pit stop in Clifton to fuel up the car, we headed onto the Sky Road Loop, a 16-kilometre loop road that takes you round part of the coastline. It takes about 30 minutes, they say, to drive the complete loop without stopping. So I would allow maybe an hour if you're going to stop at more than one stop. We did stop at a couple of vantage points, but not actually at Clifton Park Castle or any of those other places that you might want to visit. Imagine taking the Sky Road this way.
He's going a bit quicker.
One more sweep of the view before we get back in the car. Now we get the road to ourselves. Partway round the Sky Road Loop is the Sky Road Viewpoint. It does have another name. I'll put it down on the screen for you to see. What an amazing view. You can see why it gets into every video. Again, it is a very narrow road,
in 300 metres, turn left.
You do want to be careful. Just arrived, Kylemore Abbey, part of the Connemara, and we're going to go and check it out. Ride waves, anyone? A busload just arrived, so we're trying to get to the entrance of the Abbey before they do. It's windy up here. Hard work to get up here. Oh, the relief of getting in the shade. Kylemore Abbey was built in the 1860s as a private residence for the Henry family. In 1875, tragedy struck with the death of Mrs. Henry, and a neo-gothic chapel was built on the grounds of the abbey or homestead in memory of her life. Today the abbey is home to the oldest of the Irish Benedictine abbeys, founded in the 1920s by fleeing nuns from Belgium. When you visit the Abbey today, you can visit reception halls and a few other rooms within the house, but please remember that it is actually private for use of the nuns. These stairs is where the nuns live. So Phil, when did Kylemore Abbey become an abbey after being a private residence?
1920.
With every good fireplace.
Massive.
The Gothic church at Kylemore Abbey.
The marble is from the Four Counties of Ireland.
The marble is exquisite. What did you just say about the belfry?
It's got the largest habitation of Natter's bats in Ireland. They found them during the restoration and were careful not to disturb them, and they've been bred successfully every year since.
Can you hear the bells?
Yeah.
This is part of the nature trail that gets you to the Memorial Cathedral or Chapel. And now we're heading back.
To the Abbey.
Heading back to the Abbey from the Gothic Chapel. The Henrys really did do a spectacular job of this Abbey.
Well, it was a house.
Been corrected, it was a house, not an Abbey originally. Either way, still pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
Got to say, we've totally enjoyed our visit here. And if you come to Connemara, stick it on your list with all the other tourists that are here. It's busy, but it's not too bad. And it's very windy. Look at these poor little daffies blowing in the wind. If you're feeling peckish or want to pick up a souvenir, why not head to the Kylemore Kitchen or the Craft and Design Shop. They are near the car park, so easy access on your way in or out. Also included in your entry price is access to the 6-acre walled garden. There is a shuttle bus that will get you down there included in your price, or you may like to walk. It's about 1.6 kilometres. So we only did the Abbey and the main house and the nature trail walk to the Gothic church. So you could easily make a day of a visit to Kylemore Abbey. This would be the windiest day we've had so far. They're building a new monastery, and this is what it will look like. This is the restaurant and craft shop at Kylemore Abbey, just outside of the grounds before you pay for your ticket, and the car park. For the first time in 6 trips, I'm driving overseas.
This is our first.
First time in Europe, anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, she likes the Irish roads.
Our probably last scenic lookout, definitely on the Wild Atlantic Way, but possibly in Ireland, and we are at Aasleagh Falls. We just found on a sign how to say it, and it's Assleagh Falls. Over there is the road that we've just driven around. There's a Connemara loop, but we've only obviously done half of it because we're heading to our accommodation tonight.
Aasleagh Falls is one of the obstacles to the salmon spawning heading upriver. It's quite a big hump to get up that falls.
The Aasleagh Falls are on the Erith River. They're not very high, they've got a bit of power behind them. Another walk, another style. The parking for the falls is a little bit up the road. If you come from Leannan, then drive past the falls, round the bend, and you'll get to the car park. This is our last stop on the Connemara. It's probably our last stop in Ireland as well.
It is.
So if you want to see more of our island adventures, check the playlist down in the description below. If you liked what you saw today, why not hit the like and subscribe buttons? We've got more adventures coming your way. As always, thanks for joining us. Travel brilliantly.
Bye.
Bye.